Hi, my name is Patrick, and I'm an insurance agent for life and health insurance. And today I wanted to talk to you about pre-existing conditions. Most of us know what those are. It's just something that you already have as a health condition that may limit you on what you can get on health insurance, depending on what that condition is. But in many cases, these pre-existing situations, these illnesses you might have, can make it very difficult to get health insurance. So, what does somebody do when they have a pre-existing condition? Now, pre-existing conditions can include things that we don't often think of as conditions, things like pregnancy, things like mental health situations are considered pre-existing and excluded from most policies. So what if you're a pregnant person, a pregnant woman, and for whatever reason you lost your health insurance and you're in a situation where you need to find coverage? If most companies, regular private insurance companies, don't cover pregnancy, that puts you in a real situation, a difficult one. What do you do at that point? There are a couple options that everyone has available to them, regardless of their pre-existing conditions. I'll make it very simple for you. These two options are guaranteed issue policies with health insurance. There are some companies that offer guaranteed issue policies. And these being guaranteed issue don't usually consider much underwriting at all. A lot of people don't have to go through a questionnaire in order to get covered under this. And many of them will cover things that would normally be excluded on a health insurance policy. Things like your pregnancy, things like that. So that's your first option. You have the opportunity to get a guaranteed issue policy from particular carriers that gear themselves toward people in this situation. The other option is our good friend, the Affordable Care Act. Now, this law intended to make it so that everyone can have health insurance. Being that you're getting into a policy and you immediately have a pre-existing condition, or the company doesn't even ask if you do have them, normally the premium will be a bit higher and the cost of the insurance will be a bit higher. In the event of getting something through the Affordable Care Act, or what people call oftentimes Obamacare, in that situation, you have the option of a subsidy. Depending on your income and your situation, you can consider the possibility of qualifying for a subsidy through the Affordable Care Act. People may have their entire, depending on the information and the situation, household size, income, they may be able to get qualified to have the entire premium, monthly premium, paid for. That doesn't mean that, deductibles and things like that aren't also there to deal with. But there are carriers I work with and that I've seen have really attractive policies for people that are not Obamacare, that have really attractive coverages for things that would normally be pre-existing conditions that would not be covered under most policies. These private carriers are out there, and so one of the things I say all the time is that with life insurance, it doesn't matter who you are, life insurance is always an option. There are ways in life insurance to get life insurance, regardless of whether you're older, regardless of your situation. Now, the underwriting might be a little bit difficult, but there is a way to have life insurance, no matter your situation. The same goes for health insurance. No matter who you are, our country is a wonderful nation that has made it so that, regardless of your situation, you can get health insurance. It is not a lost cause. Doesn't mean the plan will be perfect, but it does mean that there are options for you. If you are one of these people who are facing the difficulty of not having health insurance, and you want to know more about what you can get and what might be available to you, it might be within your budget, depending on your situation and what you have coming in, I would be happy to quote you for those policies. The guaranteed issue policies, Obamacare policies, whatever we can find. There's very unique options. Things like HMAs, health matching accounts. Very unique option. I won't get into the details of that here, but it is something that is not considered health insurance, but is designed to help with health-related costs. So you have options. You have things in your tool belt that you can use in order to cover your health expenses, regardless of who you are. Give me a call or text 724-885-2440, and we'd be happy to discuss these in a more specific way with you. And we'll definitely be looking to be of benefit to you in that way. As I always say, I'm a servant. I'm here to help people. Not my carriers, not companies. I'm here to help people. And so if you give me that call or text, I will help you out in the best way I possibly can. Thank you.